welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, aka WanderBlush, here on YouTube. And today, I decided to film a tutorial about how I do my big old bun. I get so many compliments from people on the street asking me how I do it, if it's actually my hair. It is actually, well, if you watch the video, you'll see. Teaser trailer. Yeah, this is literally such a simple hairstyle. I do it in less than 5 minutes. Sometimes if I'm having a bad hair day, it will take a little bit longer, but literally it's such a quick hairstyle and it makes you look so polished and put together, and you can literally roll out of bed and do this hairstyle. So please watch this video if you want to find out a new hairstyle to do for if you're having a late day, and enjoy. So what you're going to need for this hairstyle is a hairbrush or a comb, anything that works for you, a regular hair tie, an elastic. I like the thick ones for my hair, but if you have slightly thinner hair or the thinner ones work for you, go for it, but you need a full size, not any of those rinky-dink ones. You're also going to need a mirror, so get yourself a mirror. And most importantly, aside from the actual bun you're going to be using, you're going to want to use these spiral bobby pins. These are basically the most intense bobby pins of your life. They're amazing. They twist right into the hair and they hold it in the bun much longer than a regular bobby pin would. So you're going to want a couple of those. I believe they're from Goody, and I know you can get them from CVS or any drugstore. And they're super cheap and they last forever. You're going to need is just a couple of bobby pins to pin up baby hairs in the back. And the very, very last thing that you're going to need for this tutorial are your donuts. Now, donuts come in all shapes and sizes, just like people can get them for blonde hair. I always get the dark ones because I am a brunette, obviously. These are two small ones, I believe. Sorry, they're kind of falling apart. This one I think I got from CVS. This one I think I also got from CVS or Ulta. And this bad boy, which is the one I will be using today, I got from Aldo. And I think that this is the best. These are great because I think these are good for people with shorter hair or slightly thinner hair, but my hair is long and it is fine to thick, so this is the one I use. So what you're going to do first is brush through your hair. A lot of times when I do this hairstyle, I use day-old hair, so I'll use some dry shampoo as well. But I washed my hair today, so I don't really feel like putting dry shampoo in it yet. So I'm just going to brush it through so it's really silky. So when we are done brushing it all through, we're going to gather our hair and put it in a ponytail right at the top of our crown of our head. Just get it into a pony. I kind of don't, I like it to be clean, but at the same time, I don't really care if there are a couple bumps here and there. Take your ponytail and create a ponytail. Did anybody else when they were younger make sure that their ponytails were literally so tight on the top of your head and that there were no bumps? If there was a bump, I would freak out. Okay, so now it's a little too tight, so I'm just loosening it up right at the crown of my head, and that is just a regular ponytail. So step one is done. Next step is you're going to take your donut and you're going to put it in your hair. Now some people put it down here and then they shape their hair all around it. I've tried that before. That doesn't really work with me, so I'm going to show you a different technique today, which people are asking me all the time how I do this, and it's really this simple. So I have layers too, so you have to take the donut, put it in, and then bring it to the part of your hair where no layers are falling out. So if I go a little higher up, layers are going to start to fall. But if you go right to the middle of the hair, and then you just start fanning the hair out as much as possible. If it doesn't cover all the way, that's okay, don't worry. And start tucking it underneath the donut. Even if it's just a tiny bit, just start tucking it. Just to start getting the hair to roll into itself. And then after that, you're just going to start rolling the donut down towards your head and tucking it in as you go and smoothing it out. So I'm just tucking in my different layers. I don't even know how this looks right now. I hope it looks good. And just keep rolling it down and spreading out the hair along the way. And I like to have it pretty close to the the donuts just so I know that it's tight. So if I want to loosen it later, I can loosen it later. So keep tucking it under and rolling, tucking under and rolling until you get right to the top of your head. And now I can feel, so now I'm going to take out my mirror and see what it looks like. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so I see that it's a little uneven, it's a little floppy, so I'm just going to tuck those parts in again and just kind of roll it in on itself. Just to kind of put a little more hair in there. I can always fix that with a bobby pin later too. But what I can feel is I can feel that the hair is evenly distributed and it really doesn't look like there's any part of the donut showing through. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. So next, you're going to take your trusty spirally bobby pins and you're going to literally screw this thing down to your noggin. I like to put one on either side, and then sometimes I like to put one on the top and the bottom just to make sure it really stays. So what you're going to do is I like to push the donut down and just literally screw it in. These things are freaking incredible. If you have to hold your hair down for, if you have to put your hair up in a wig or if you have to put it up in a hat of any form and you really need to flatten your hair or braid it and like just tuck it under, I would use these all the time for shows just to tuck my hair under, and I knew it was going to stay. So it already feels pretty secure, but I want it to feel really, really secure. So now I'm going to take one in the back and just screw it in. Sometimes you'll catch your hair and sometimes it will kind of hurt, but there's no crying in fashion, ladies. And so last but not least, I'm going to take in the front and I'm going to screw it. See, I just caught my head a little bit, but it's okay. It just hurt for a quick second. And I think that looks pretty good. So what I like to do now is I kind of don't want to go for a really, really, you know, put together look. I want it to be a little bit messy. So I'm just going to pull out a teensy bit just to make it a little fluffier. Makes my hair, and it also will make your hair look really thick. People think that this is always my hair, and I would love to say it is, but I can't lie. So I pull it out just a little bit to make the bun look nice and big. And then I also like to pull out some baby hairs on the side, just to give a slightly more casual, more romantic look. If you want to take out pieces and curl them, go for it. That will look really pretty too. But today I'm just going for the regular look. Now these baby hairs down here, you can also let them just kind of hang out, but I think I'm going to pin them, so I'm just going to take 2 more bobby pins, and I'm just going to pin them up just to get them out of the way. Now the look is complete. I forgot to say this before, you also want to spray it down, so I'm just taking my Elnet Satin by L'Oreal and I'm just going to spray. There's not a lot left in here. It looks like I'm putting a lot in, but it's mainly just air. But that was hairspray and that went on my face. That is the completed look. What I usually like to do is I'll sometimes even take a little bow and I will put it right behind the bun. It just gives it an extra little oomph. You can put a headband on, you can put a crown braid on if you wanted to. You can wrap a crown braid around this and it would look really, really pretty. It would look so romantic and flirty. But yeah, I like to use a little bit of a bow. You can put a bow up high too. It helps to like hide imperfections. Like I can already actually feel a spot where I may have missed in the bun. This will cover it up a little bit and just disguise any mistakes that you have. So this is the final look and I really, really like it. I wear this look at least 2 days a week when I don't feel like doing my hair or putting heat product on it. So it's perfect for summer if you want to give your hair a little bit of a break. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this hair look. If you want any more tutorials on hair, I've got more makeup ideas coming up, but if you want any more hair tutorials, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Give me some comments down below of ideas you might like to see in the future. I'll do my best to break anything that you guys want to see onto the big screen. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day. Bye. Peace, love, subscribe.